Hello, this is Jeff. I want to share this video with you about how you can use cash value life insurance to help grow your business and protect your business. And this video will be a little bit long because I want to give you a broad overview of what you can do and how you can use this. And I will also give you some numbers and stats that you can look at. So, strap your seatbelts on and let's get started. And what I will do is in during some of the slides, I will let you pause the video where you can look at the slides and read the slides. That way it'll help keep the video a little bit shorter. Now, what I want to do, like I said, is I want to share my screen with you, and then we'll get this ball rolling. Okay, here we go. All right, let me get this set up. Now, what this is a IUL or whole life benefits for businesses. Now, what this does is it helps to protect your most valuable asset, your money, and your ability to have an income. Okay. Now you'll see here that I am licensed in 7 states to be able to help people and business to be able to have a IUL or a whole life policy. And I was just wondering what caught your attention during the phone call or seeing another video? What made you want to talk about this? I work with about 15 or 20 business owners and their employees a week, so I am really busy. To help with this process, either my assistant or myself will call you to get some information before the appointment. So you will have an idea of what the numbers could be. Being that I help 15 to 20 businesses a week, it help keep it go smoothly and getting the information in the first appointment. You can make you can make an educated decision and get the program going. Now, I will tell you up front, I have dealt with cancer, so sometimes my brain and my mouth are not on the same page. So, uh, please forgive me with if I stumble. Most business owners know if it is a yes or a no in the first appointment. I am okay if you say no. Okay. I'm a big boy. Now, keep in mind that you can say no for your business, but you can offer it to your employees if they want the program themselves for their family. All right. Now, here's some of my license. There's my national producer number, 8071950. That's my national producer number, and these are just a couple of my insurance uh, license for Tennessee and Kentucky. Now, what it is my role is I am your field underwriter. I'm your advocate. I work for you. I don't work for the insurance companies. And I work with about 30 A-rated carriers. I work in designing your IUL for your business, okay? My mission is to help you find a plan or program that you like, approve of, and can afford comfortably. We want a plan that you can keep for the long haul for life's curveballs, don't we? You don't want to be able to keep you want to be able to keep your business going, take a vacation, but you don't want to be left without life insurance, do you? So let me just ask you, what retirement program do you offer your workers? Who is your go-to person that makes major decisions? What type of IUL do you have placed on them so if something happens, the company would get a lump sum check, tax free? Like I say, I work with about 15 to 20 companies a week, so my time is short. Now, I talk about important details to determine what IUL is best. I talk about details like your health, what type of health history, your business loans, your finances, your retirement, your 401k, your IRA. What do you want to do? Do you want to roll them over? Do you want to strategically roll them out? We work together to get you a plan so that it will benefit you the most. And I talk about your asset buckets, what you want to do in your future. And with the health, there's a lot that we can go over, you know, your health history, what kind of major surgeries, what major problems, diabetes, things like that. Now, I am not asking these questions um, so we can so I can be nosy. I'm asking them so we can work together to produce a program for you. Some of the questions I ask will be tough questions for you and will be hard for me to ask, but I only do this to help prepare you for the future curveballs and to help you plan how you will get past them. Does that sound fair enough to you? Can I talk to you with transparency or like I would talk to my brother or sister or a close friend? No. I help you get some type of IUL in place. What are you looking for in your IUL program? Everybody has a different idea that they want to use their cash value for. What I do is I help determine what you want to use it for, how we can set it up to set it up for you and your business. Now, I know not all business owners will begin to offer this as an alternative or even want this. Some do, some don't. That's okay. I can move on and move forward. Okay. You can use it for your retirement plan. You can use it for getting out of debt. And like I say, I want the IUL program at an affordable, comfortable budget and that folks will qualify for. You don't buy this with money. You have to qualify for with your health. Remember, it's a life insurance policy. And if they're going to be paying you $2 million in a life insurance policy, they want to know what type of health you are. And that's where I come in. Okay. Now here, the health history questions about this being qualified. Now, what happens with this is the process is I am your advocate, okay? I'm like the nurse that takes you through a two-step process according to the state regulations. The step for your health is you won't have to go through a doctor's exam or of giving blood to the vampires, peeing in a cup, bending over and coughing. No one wants to go through that, do we? Some will choose to have a medical exam for protection and for the program they choose. We don't have to meet in person in this new era of COVID-19. We can accomplish the whole process over the phone on the Zoom meeting. Isn't that great? The second step is that I have to see a photo ID, a driver's license will do, and you will see mine. That way I know that I am talking to the right person. I know you won't buy a protection plan for complete strangers, but it's the state rules. What can I say? Now, we want to find out what type of plans are in place if someone with major responsibilities pass away. Do you want to grow? How would you check? How would a check for 500K or $1 million help to keep the company going or to buy out a partner's share? The best IULs to protect your company and your team players. Once you pick out your plan, then I will help fill out the application for you and your employees and submit it to the carrier of choice. Does stockpiling your money with tax-free growth, passing on to your family without probate, tax-free, all the while you have access to it and use it anytime? Do you like that? What would you like to add every month? 500, 1,000, 2,500, 10,000, up to 100K a year with no Uncle Sam? Okay, now here are the carriers that we use. Some of them are over 100 years old. Some of them are over 150 years old. If you want to, you can pause it here and look at these. Now here is the benefits. Here's a column for the employees' benefits, and here's a column for the business owners' benefits. Now, what you can do is you as the business owner, we can talk first, and then if you like the idea, you can we can talk. I can talk to your employees, have a brief meeting, or you can share this video with your employees and let them tell you whether or not they like the idea, they don't like the idea, and then we can set something up for all of you later. Okay, now this is what I'm wanting to get into. Here's the nitty gritty. You can pause this and read through this if you want to. But some of the payoff debt is one that the employees like. Access anytime, no penalties, pay bills, tax-free retirement. Business owners like it because they can buy business equipment, use it for working capital, buy inventory, using for paying bills. They use it for golden gloves for employees. Ask about bonuses. Okay, now let's go on to the next slide here. This is something that this business owner decided to do. What he wanted to do was he wanted to put in a lump sum for 6 years, 80K a year. He wanted to put in 80K a year, okay? And that 80K a year for the first 6 years got him a policy for $1,834,000. Okay, hold on. 1 million, that's what he paid. Okay. And when he put in that 80K a year, that's how much the 68,000 is what he had for cash value. All right. Now, the reason why companies do this is because when you max fund your business IUL, it builds up really, really quick and builds up a lot more to, to the end, at the end. Okay. This business put in 80K a year, which was $480,000 over the period of 6 years. And over the period of 10 years, he had $611,000 in his cash value life insurance. Okay. And his death benefit had grew to 2,377,645 right there. Okay. And that's all he put in for 6 years. And then down at the end, he had right here 2,262,864 in his cash value. Yes, that is possible. That is possible. Okay. Now, the money stays in this account and it keeps growing and it keeps growing. You are actually using the carrier's general fund. You can borrow money against this 86,000, the cash value. You can borrow money against that, and it's not coming out of your um, cash value. It's coming out of the carrier's general fund. They use the life insurance as collateral. Every month, you can put in cash value so you can also take out to pay monthly bills. If you put in all your business income into this to build your nest egg, how much would you have at retirement and how soon could you pay off all your debts? Ask me about the program to getting debt free with your business. You will notice that $67,000 or $6,700 a month is as much as the limit for a year for a government controlled account. How do you like getting the government out of your retirement program? Okay, now here with this max funded, he stockpiled his, he put a stockpile of money in here. Here, he put a stockpile of money in here. And the reason why a lot of people do this is because it does not show up on FAFSA as an asset. Get one as and use it for your college, your children's college fund. One dad used it to help his son be a doctor. Now, just keep in mind that these numbers are not carved in stone. They could be higher or maybe lower. If you have a curveball thrown at you, this could change. Now, there are ways that you can make this build up faster and make it grow more if you want to. When you max fund, when you max front end load this program, you get a longer time to build the earnings. If you have the company funds to do this, it is great. Just starting with a small lump sum at the beginning, like 2K, 5K, 10K, 20K, or even 27K, this will get you started where you can pay the quarterly taxes and have a life policy. You will be able to use this during your time working, and then in your retirement, that will be tax free. Now, I want you to keep in mind the total in your cash value from this max funded in 6 to 7 years. Your possible cash value could be $2,262,864. Your death benefit could be $4,029,199. It will give you a lot of time to bulk up your cash value, and you can use it to pay your business expenses while earning money to pay the next 80K. The key to building faster is to use it to make more money and add it to your cash value. Okay? Now, look here. Look, let's I want to show you a comparison with this. This business owner decided that he was going to put in 10K and then 12K additional every year for the life. So he put in $370,000. Now, see the difference between the cash value and the amount of their death benefit? Here, it's only 1,054,000 in the cash value, a potential 1,054,000. All right. So let's go on to this one. Now, this one is a very common one that a lot of businesses like to use. Okay, they will put in like a 20K to start and a 500 a week to use for business expenses like the quarterly taxes, getting out of debt, growing the company, advertising, stockpiling the cash, buying equipment, etc. This is not your normal term insurance, but I can get you term to get you started so that you have some coverage for life curveballs you may get. Okay? Now, this is a great way to hide your money from everyone. No one knows how much money you have in it. You can set one of these up for each of your children. This is how a lot of people pass their legacy on to their kids tax-free. Okay. Now, like I say, this setup is the most used by small businesses. They can take their rolling savings or rolling checking account and get some life insurance to cover them. It also gives their emergency fund and a way to pay their monthly bills that they can use along with helping to get debt free. You will notice that the 20K they put in to get the program started, all of it went into the cash value. Oh, let me get the arrow. Right there, 30K. So they max funded it. They put a bunch in to start this off, and then they paid like 500 a week to go into their. Plus, you have a $754,000 life insurance policy. Now, what I like to do is I like to design them to where you have a policy that's under $1 million. If you have a policy that's under $1 million with this carrier, some of the other carriers will go more, but with this carrier, with you can go up to $1 million with a certain age. You can go up to $1 million, and you don't have to have a physical. If you go over $1 million, they want to have a physical. Okay. Yeah. You get a life insurance policy for $754,000 that if covers you if God forbid he calls you home. What savings account will turn 20K into even half that if you pass away? What would it look like if your family lost your income from your business because you did not come home due to a dying curveball? Okay. Now, you see how that they've put in here. Let's look at this number right there. 260. Look at the where I put the arrow, 260. That's how much 260,000. That's how much you've put in. And your death benefit has grown to 304,000. That's cash value. But your life insurance policy has grown from 754,000 to 1 million. That's what a lot of people like about this. As you grow your cash value, your death benefit grows. Okay? Now, keep in mind these numbers will be affected by life curveballs, so they are not carved in stone. This program has a set amount that you can have a lower monthly payment if times are lean. You can also put in more if you want to. Now, yes, this also has a critical illness program you can use with other living benefits also. Cancer is a major critical illness with every age. This does have a critical living benefit if you get cancer. Do you like that idea of not having to die to use this program? You may adjust your first lump sum to put in to the amount 2K, 3K, 4K, 10K, 27K, whatever you want. We can talk over your numbers and see what is best for you. Do you want to jumpstart it or just pay off bill? Do you want to jumpstart it to start paying off the bills and getting debt free? Okay, I'm trying to go so fast, I'm messing up. I'm sorry. Now here's the one that put in, remember, they put in $20,000 and 500 a week. That $740,000 that they put in, and their potential is 2,120,000 for their account value. Now, they decided that they wanted to skip 5 years taken out of here, which they can if they want to, or they can start taking out. But it says that according to the numbers, you can take out a retirement income per year, $279,000. Now, I wouldn't do that. I mean, you could live comfortably. Now, remember, this is a tax free. So when you take the money out, you don't have to pay taxes on it. It doesn't show up on your uh, W 2 form because it's not it's not a earning. You're not earning this money. This is something that you've set up in a tax free bucket, a tax free asset. Okay. There's the $279,000. So instead of taking out that much, you could take out $100,000. And instead of it being $80,000, you get to keep $20,000. And if you do have Social Security coming in, and they are still taxing Social Security, you won't have to worry about that idea of if you make over so much, for every dollar you make, you're going to have to give back. For every $2 you make, you're going to have to give back a dollar. Now, like I said, notice this person decided to wait 5 years to start a retirement portion. You can do that. All right. Now, if you work the system, you can get debt free to really stockpile your money and you live in retirement without debt. How easy is it going to be for you to live? My purpose is to help folks get a program to help cover life's curveballs and to help them get debt free. Now, I know to have good debt, to grow your financial portfolio is good when you use it wisely. Consider this: when you retire with 2,270K and something, what could you use this for in retirement to build more cash? If you only did the normal amount recommended by financial advisors, like 4%, that would be $138,000 a year. What do you think would happen if you just kept paying the yearly premium and took out loans every year to make money and kept recycling your money through this program? I want to explain the loan idea, okay? Now, keep in mind that you do not pay taxes on loans. The loans you are using here is not your money coming out of your account, okay? These loans are from the carrier's general fund. They use your death benefit as collateral. All right. That's why when you start taking money out, when you start taking money out, you'll see that your death benefit starts going down. That's because they're using what you're taking out. They're using your death benefit as collateral. And if you don't pay that back, then what they do is they take it out of your death benefit. Okay. So your money is still in their system, earning returns that you will receive back into your cash value account. This is why banks credit unions and other business owners just like yourself, and many people use this. Yes, that is right. You get earnings from your cash value even when you have taken out a loan. So I told you earlier that a man used this to help his son become a doctor. He had a loan for 300K to pay for the medical school. All the while, he had earnings coming into his cash value like it was still there in because it was still in the cash value account. Banks stockpile their money in bank-owned life insurance, then take it out and loan it to others and charge them an interest. They are earning money off the money twice here. Did you get that idea? Okay, here's another one. A 40-year-old, he's wanting to put in $75 a week. If you had a team player, would you add $90 a week bonus to keep them to add to their tax-free retirement fund? How about helping them get debt-free, no strings attached? And there's my text business IUL to 615-319-4139. Okay. Now this is a worker. They put in moderately. Okay. How would you feel as a business owner if you helped all your employees get to be debt free and financially independent without the worries of being in debt, but having good debt that makes them money? Like a loan on the house they own to buy more houses to produce passive income. Even better would be to have a stockpile of cash in their cash value life insurance and make money twice as at once. How many employees would stay if you gave them a cash bonus at the beginning to help get this going and the $90 match weekly to build up their tax-free retirement and help them to use the program to get out of debt? Do you have valuable employees that are key players to your business? How about an employee that is a major part of your money-making business? What are you doing to keep them to not want to leave? Nothing says I really appreciate you more than anything besides getting a bonus every week, showing your appreciation for the job well done. What do you think? Are you with me so far? You may want to do like a business owner and his partner did and listen to this twice. If you have questions, write them down so we can talk about them during our conversation. Okay, let's see what this fella got. Oh, this is uh, different. He got, well, this one was, okay, let's go to the next tab. All right, this is comparing the 401k, the tax deferred versus the IUL tax free retirement. Okay, now um, this was kind of complicated, but I'll walk you through it. Okay, I'm not going to let you read through this. I'll walk you through it. Okay. Now, for the contributions and premiums, you have the 401k, you put $11,000 and 250. That's before tax. It goes into probate, okay? And the IUL, the cash value, you put $9,000 in, that's after tax. No probate, okay? You get what I mean by no probate. It doesn't go through probate. They get it instantly, okay? Now, the death benefit, say you paid this for 1 year and something happens and you pass away. The death benefit that you get from your 401k is $9,525, and that goes into probate. Okay. The death benefit that you get from your IUL, cash value, whole life, or whatever, is 178,619. That's tax free, no probate. It goes right directly to your spouse, your partner in crime. Then the taxes paid. Taxes to your 401k is 122,980. All right. Taxes while working is 56,250. And there's no tax on the IUL. Account balance. Okay, the account balance is 491,921. It may be less with the stock market decline, maybe a lot less. The IUL cash value account balance is 573,528. No losses on the stock market. And this is could be different, higher or lower, depending on the curveballs you get. Okay, now the fees and expenses. The cost for the 401, the 401k is 207,258.46. The cost for the life insurance or the IUL is $96,000. All right. Now the net income is $491,921, and you're out of money at age 77. Okay. And the account balance for the net income for the IUL is 573,528. And at age 77, your account balance is 1,169,788. Net income at 86 is not 491.92. You're out of money at 77 with the 401k. The income for the IUL is 1,003,674, and your death benefit is 367 or 60,000. Your net income at 97 is 491, same. You're out at 77. Your income total is 1,529,408. Your death benefit is 51,373. Okay, now let's look at the stock market and compare them. Now, with the IUL, what happens with this is the IUL is protected from the falls in the market. It doesn't lose money. Once you put it in there, it's there. Okay. It may not grow as much, but you're not going to lose money. Now, you have a cap and a floor, and it's a lock and reset. Now, a lot of people call this zero is your hero, okay, because it doesn't go past a zero. It doesn't go down. If you look right here where the blue circle is, hold on, right there, the blue circle, you got that flat line going right across through there. When it fell, when it goes down this way, the IUL does not go down. When it falls this way, the IUL does not go down. But you'll notice that as soon as it starts going back up, this starts going back up. You don't have to wait till it gets back up here to be able to start growing. That's why a lot of people love this IUL. Now, with this, you just lost 57% of your income. You put in 100, you went to $136,000, and then you came back down to 75. So if you've got 500, 250, $500,000, and you're in retirement and it's gained and you're getting ready to retire, then you have this market correction that goes down through here, and your $500,000 goes down to what? 200,000? You're going to have to adjust how much you take out, or you're going to have to keep working, right? And if you got this one that happens again later on in your retirement, you're going to be frantic, right? I'm just curious what will happen to your 401k in retirement with these falls of the market. How will that affect your income and your retirement? When you look at the graph and add taxes, and the idea that the taxes have to go up, plus the idea that when you are retired, you lose a lot of deductions, you can see why many people are moving their money into a IUL, can't you? A lot of businesses are moving into the 21st century and offering this type of plan to their employees. And they love the idea of not having Uncle Sam as their silent partner. Okay. Now, let me erase all this and move on to the next slide here. Okay. Now, Index Universal Life, your business is taking advantage of the IRS tax code 101A, 72E, and 7702. It grows tax free and stuff. And you can pause this and read through here if you want to. The American Tax Code has always had it where life insurance going to the beneficiary is not taxed. Well, did you also know that you, as a policy owner, can take a loan out of your cash value without a 10% penalty anytime you want to, even before the age of 59 and a half? I know I may have said this before, but being that I have dealt with cancer myself and my wife, I get excited about having the emergency fund in a cash value life insurance policy. I can't get the money in Social Security to help fight my cancer now. And if I make so much, I have to give back $1 for every two I make. This is mind blowing. If I would have had one of these policies, I could have gotten the money to pay my mortgage payment when my wife got brain cancer and told the bank to back off. Yes, we lost our house to foreclosure due to her brain cancer. This has two ways to stop the foreclosure. Do you fully understand that? Just take a minute and think about that. If you got this type of program, you would be saving for retirement and you could get money from your cash value. Is that awesome or what? Wait, don't leave. Keep listening. There is more you don't won't believe that some folks can have done with this idea. Okay, here is how some businesses have used this. And what I will do is um, I will just let you read through this in order to keep it short. But I'll read one of these. Kate's husband passed away from an accident. She was devastated. Not only was she facing life without the love of her life, but now she would be a single mother raising 6 children. She was also left with wondering how she was going to pay it because hubby did not have any personal life insurance. Then she got a wonderful surprise. Ken and his business partner had $1 million policy on each other. She got the money and decided to put it into a max funded IUL policy, and she never has to worry about money again, and she will not lose it in the stock market. Yeah, you can read through this. Here's another slide that what I want you to do. I know I've compared these before, but I want you to watch the 401k fallout on 60 Minutes on YouTube and do a Google search for the 401k failure and the Social Security with all the regulations it affects the 401k and all of the government controlled retirement plans. The ugly truth, though, is that the 401k is a lousy idea, a financial flop, a rotten repository for our retirement reserves. In the past 2 years, from the end of 2007 to the end of March 2009, the average 401k balance fell 31% according to Fidelity. Okay. Now, I've talked to 72-year-olds going back to work, 70-year-olds not retiring because they have lost so much in their 401k and the IRA. Now, here's a little comparison here. You get the tax deferred, you get 500 or 5,607,000, you got to pay taxes. Not only do you have to pay taxes on that, but that's going to go through probate. And what's the expenses for the attorneys, how long it's going to last, and all this. This is a good avenue for helping to plan your estate planning with your business, because your business will be the highest asset you're going to have. So here's a tax favored indexed UL, $8 million going to your family tax free. Now here's another slide that you can read through. I'll just read some of it. Uh, Small and large company uses, companies own, companies pay, cash value asset you can access anytime. It's great for small businesses, large companies, self-employed, contract workers, truckers, over the road, mechanic shops, salon owners, restaurant, anyone. And you can pause it right here and read the rest of that if you want to. I want to go on and I want to show you companies that use this. McDonald's used it for Ronald McDonald campaign, and here's a list of companies that have used just a few of them: General Electric, Procter and Gamble, AT&T, Nestle's, General Motors, Harley Davidson, Walt Disney, Comcast, Verizon, Starbucks. There's a lot of them. Bed Bath and Beyond, Nike, United Healthcare, Anheuser-Busch, a lot of them. You can read through that and find more if you want to. Okay. Now here's an article from Forbes article from April 27, 2017. Okay, many people do not view life insurance as an essential, vital part of a retirement income plan. Ross, a certified financial planning with a PhD in financial and retirement planning, notes that there are tremendous uses of life insurance in a retirement income plan because of the preferential tax treatment that life insurance receives. Okay, now this slide's going to blow you away. Remember, I told you that banks use this idea. Bank of America in 2024 has 24 billion in bank-owned life insurance. Wells Fargo Bank has 18 billion. J.P. Morgan Chase, and you can find this on the internet. J.P. Morgan Chase has 12 billion. U.S. Bank has 7 billion. In 2019 alone, 3,800 banks owned 190 billion in life insurance. Okay, over 2 billion of cash went into IULs from people, business owners, and others just like you in 2019 alone. Why do they do that? Insurance carriers are safer than with banks with your money. Did you know that? Cash value life insurance or IUL up to 897 million in premiums in the third quarter for 2024. That's a bankrate.com. In 2023, insurance benefits and claims were at $812 billion. If banks use this idea, you think it is safe for you and your business? So, what makes them use life insurance? What makes banks use? They loan you money from their life insurance policy and charge you interest and get paid from the insurance carriers. So, they are making money by loaning you money and it is tax free. Now, here's a quick slide. This is kind of like setting up your own bank. You with the IUL, you borrow from your carrier, put it into a separate checking account, and then you um, pay off your bills, and then you pay it back to your carrier. All right. Now, keep in mind, uh, I work with about 15 to 20 businesses a week. And I know I went through this kind of quickly. I wanted to kind of try to keep it under an hour. Um, so if you want to, you can set up an appointment, text me business IUL help or business IUL to 615-319-4139. And you can also share this with your employees, the video. Let them look at it, see what they think. If they want to join, they can join on their own, or you can work as a business and work together. If you want to help give them a bonus to help keep them, you can do that. If you decide you want to do a bonus a different way, that's okay. That's fine. And like I say, I'm okay if you say no, but um, keep in mind that I am very busy. So um, I will give you the opportunity to either say yes or no during our first consultation or our first time on the phone, because I will have somebody call you. Well, either myself, or my assistant will call you to get some information, some basic information on what you want to do, how much you want to put in, what all the numbers are. And then when I call you and meet with you, I'll have a program set up based on what I have talked with you before or on what my assistant has talked with you before about. That way, it helps me to be able to help more companies and help more people to be able to do and protect themselves. You have a blessed day, and I look forward to talking with you. And join my YouTube channel and see the other videos that come out. Like and subscribe. Listen or watch to the next video to find out more. The next video is talking about 13 benefits of the cash value life insurance. And there's also a video on my thing where I can't get life insurance because I have cancer. And what I did was I bought a life insurance policy on my son and put in a lump sum. And then I used that lump sum to pay off my Lexus and I paid it back. And I don't have to worry about giving the bank all that interest. I can put that interest in my son's life insurance policy. Well, let me stop sharing here. Okay. And I look forward to talking with you and getting to know you. Give me a call or, well, text me. That's the best way to get a hold of me because I'm busy. And what I will do is when you text me, I will text you back as soon as I can. You have a great day and a blessed day. Talk to you later. Bye.